Previously, we said that hormones could be either amino acid-based or steroid-based. We've looked at the structure and the function of the amino acid-based hormones in a previous video, so here we'll turn to the steroid-based hormones. Steroid hormones are built around cholesterol as their base building block. Because they're built using cholesterol, which is a type of lipid, most steroid hormones tend to be lipid soluble and are water insoluble. Because of that, the steroid-based hormones can normally diffuse directly out of the plasma membrane of the gland or the cell that produces them. They don't need to be secreted by exocytosis. But because they're usually water insoluble, the steroid type of hormones usually don't dissolve directly into the bloodstream. They usually must bind to some kind of protein carrier, and then that carrier helps with the dissolving into the blood and moving through the body. Once they get to wherever their target cell or their target organ is, the steroid-based hormones can diffuse directly through the plasma membrane of that target cell. Because of that, the receptor for the steroid-based hormones is generally found intracellularly within the cytosol of that target cell, although it should be noted that some receptors for steroid-based hormones are found on the plasma membrane. In general, the steroid-based hormone can diffuse directly through the plasma membrane, where it binds to a receptor in the cytosol of the cell. This hormone receptor complex is then transported into the nucleus of the cell, where it binds to the DNA. Once it binds to the DNA, this hormone receptor complex can serve as a transcription factor, controlling the transcription of an mRNA, either increasing transcription or decreasing the transcription of that mRNA. If an mRNA is being transcribed, being produced, that mRNA can then direct the synthesis of a protein within that cell. It's important to note here that a steroid-based hormone usually causes the production of a protein that was not already existing in the cell. Our steroid-based hormones generally initiate transcription of an mRNA, thus directing the synthesis of a protein that did not already exist within the cell. It's like turning on a gene to produce a protein that was not being made before. This is in contrast to our amino acid-based hormones, which usually activated a pre-existing protein. Steroid proteins can tell a cell to make a protein, whereas amino acid-based hormones generally activate or deactivate a protein that already existed.